The first thing is the fact that if the interview is set at 10 o'clock, you have to be there before 10 o'clock. The jury members would tolerate a situation where a candidate comes from a remote city, and especially when there are other candidates that we can ask to get into the room. The golden rule is to try to make it on time. Try to make it maybe half an hour, 15 minutes ahead of time. There you will socialize with the other candidates and will get rid of a lot of stress and a lot of panic, when you are with friends who are in a similar situation. This is different from when you arrive late, stressed, and afraid that the jury members will blame it on you, and so on and so forth. Therefore, be on time. The second tip relates to appearance. What does this appearance mean? Sometimes there are candidates who come with that type of haircut. While this is a strictly personal choice, nobody is entitled to judge you on your haircut. Nobody is entitled to judge you on whether you are clean shaven or whether you have a beard. Nobody. That's strictly personal. However, you need to care about your appearance. When I talk about dress code, I am not saying that you need to spend a lot of money on that. Some of the candidates have a job, but there are others who do not have a job. We will not judge on whether you wear this brand or that brand. But the message I am delivering here is, please get rid of casual clothing. For example, you can wear a shirt that is normal, that does not carry, any messages, and without pictures, for example, here, and without, the jury members there are recruiting a colleague. And, when you are in a formal setting, in spite of you, in spite of me, in spite of all of us, we have to abide by certain rules. You see? So please pay attention. People can judge you just on your first appearance. Your first appearance. You see? This is one thing that I would like to add to this. When you sit, for example, there are candidates who come, and I saw that. I'm not adding anything to this. They listen to you while they are sitting like this or like this. I'm sorry, this is, you are in front of a jury. You have to show I know that so many candidates, not so, all of them, in fact, yeah, Hasana, they do not do it on purpose. They do not do it as a show off. They do not, but they are like that. But they have to be aware of the fact that there is a sitting arrangement that is formal. For example, the cross-legged position is not a good thing when you cross your legs like that, when you sit like that. When people talk to you while you're looking, at the bulb, upwards. No, or you look at outside and you listen to people, or when people ask you a question and then you start fiddling with something or opening a book or looking for something. That's not good. And this needs to be avoided. Once you are seated, you are there for an interview. Okay, in less than 1 hour, you will be set free. But once you are there, you have to, to abide by the rules, please. Some candidates have this in mind. I don't know whether they do it on purpose or as a strategy. I really don't know. But and I can start at Husniya, you see. People come and want to project the image not of a candidate but of a colleague. Okay? Yes, we are all colleagues. The formality of the context imposes on us this distance. But when you come and start a handshake like this with the professor, or you start saying, "Hey, hi guys, how are you?" It happened. It happened on rare occasions. No, when you get into the classroom, you have to show that there is some sort of hierarchy imposed on all of us. Sometimes you may have a jury member there who may happen to be an acquaintance. But does that mean that because he or she is your acquaintance, you will go and behave the way you want? No, please. Okay?